What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy LJ coming at you with another video. And before we get started, I would just like to say I appreciate everybody who hit the sub button, who likes the videos, who comments on the videos. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that sub button down below and make sure you got your notice turned on. And today's video, we're going to be doing what's called a plug and play install. So we're going to see if it's actually plug and play. The kit here behind me, I ordered off the website. I'm put the link down below. It's plug and play kits. It's for Ford Fusions. They got some more kits for other vehicles, but I didn't do too much looking into those. But yeah, this kit right here behind me is supposed to take out all the guesswork of putting your door speakers on an amp. It comes with the low pass filter for your subs, and it comes with a dorsal amp. But yeah, this will take out all the guesswork of what wires to cut. This is plug and play. It plugs into the back of your radio. It already comes with a pre-wired harness, and this is some top of the line equipment here. The Audiocontrol for the Lc2i Pro, and I got the kicker amp, 200 watts. That's enough for your door speakers. All right, so if you want to come close, I'm gonna open everything up so you can see what we got here in this kit. And this kit was priced at $490, which is around about the same price as if you can go buy everything out individually. But like I said, look, it's got all the harnesses and everything. This basically plugs into the back of the Fusion harness. This is a 2013 Ford Fusion. They have more options. You can get a bigger amp, but I feel like this was big enough. And like I said, everything's basically plug and play. So, all right, so let's get this thing started. All right, first things first, we're gonna start by taking out this Tesla screen radio. And like in my previous videos, if you haven't seen those, I'll pop the link in the description for those. You just take off this silver trim, which is around the radio. Everything's pretty much push pins. And the radio is held in by 4 bolts. And then we'll go from there. Just like that, it just popped, slide right out. Then we lift over the shifter, and we will undo it right here at the main source. Boom. That comes out. Pop out these 2 down here for your AC. Then there's another cord right there. And then the antenna for your navigation, and just like that. Let me set this to the side for now because we don't need it. Alright, now that we got the screen out, like I said, we'll take the radio out now because that harness plugs into the back of the radio, because that's where your speaker wire is plugged into at. So So I'm gonna get the drill out and it's sealed in. Right now I only got mine in by 2 bolts, but it usually 4, but I take it out a lot, so I don't put all the screws back in. Alright, and now we can just pick it up, wiggle it out, and just like that, radio is out. And I did have a system in here before, but I undid it just for this video purposes. So now we undid the harnesses. I really could have left this one dead. Alright, so now we're gonna go get our harness from the front and we'll be right back. Cool. Alright, we about to pop the glove box out because the amp, I'm gonna put the door amp right here on this shelf in my glove box because the harness really isn't that long for me to put it back there. So I'm gonna put the door amp here and the low pass filter in the back, plugging up to my bass amp, but we don't get to that part. So I'm gonna pop this trim out, and it's only 3 bolts on in the glove box and it just drops out. Alright. Alright, so now this is the piece from the harness that comes with the kit. Like I said, just take out all the guesswork. If not, I'd have had to been behind here at the car's harness trying to figure out which wire was the dual speaker wire and cut it. But this just plugs into, and this is the wire that goes to the back of your CD player. And this one goes into this plug right here at the back. If you just heard it, it just turned on, so that lets you know that it has power. So now that part's done. So now we have to do the other part. And I took the glove box out so that way we have more room, more access to work with. Go together. All right, so now let's see what we got here. Now we got everything we need. This is for the display for the screen. So the red CD player is pretty much basically back in there. So now if you want to, you can go in and pop these screws back in. So you can keep track. back in there. Actually, we can honestly put the screen back in, which that's probably what I'm gonna do. Let's go in and put the screen back in because we're pretty much done with that step. Alright, so now since we got that put up to the back of the CD player, might as well go ahead and throw this radio back in so I ain't gotta worry about it later on. Put that up there. And this for your AC plugs at the bottom. Put the AC back up. Now we just took everything back in. Gotta get the screen to sit flush in here. Alright, everything's back in there. See how sometimes I don't want to sit flush. I have to maneuver those wires back. Oh, there we go. Boom. Everything's sitting flush. The radio's back in there. Boom. Alright, now we just put the screws back in. Don't tighten them all the way, just tap it. Alright, and she's back in there. Okay. And now as you can see, since we plugged it up to the back of the radio, we have power to our line output converter. So you know everything's plugged up, and this, it came like this already pre-wired and everything. So as you know, it's done tapped in, and when the car turns off, the power to this turns off as well. That out for now, and I already got the trim taken off, so it won't have y'all here long. But like I said, everything, this whole car is pretty much held together by push pins. So we're gonna run this wire from the back of the radio, under the carpet, all the way to the back of the car. Now the hard part is just fit up for these wires. Now I got them. This is behind, you take it off. This is behind the glove box. And this is actually how I ran my power wire for my sub amp, was through the behind the glove box. I couldn't get it behind the battery like everybody else, so just pull this so you can fit it in here. Just like that. Ran through behind the glove box. test something out real quick. You can stop. All thing I did was I took this hole cutter and I just drilled a hole into the side of my glove box to feed these wires for my amp. This is where my amp gonna go because they're not long enough to run to the back. So I fed those wires into here. And then we're going to put it back in there. Then we're going to go from there. Man. Now we gonna put this glove off that. Alright, got my light plugged up. Alright, we good on that end. Now, push pins came out. Alright. Boom. Everything's back. Get these screws in. We'll be on to the next step. Now let's get this amp. Alrighty. Alright. We're gonna put this, we're gonna hook this up in here so that way we have easy access to it. We're gonna probably put some Velcro on the bottom to keep it from sliding or whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna mount that, put that right there. And we'll be on to the next step. Let's take a little test run real quick. Turn on. As you can see, we got power. Can you see it? Yeah, we got green. That green light means we got power. All right. So now remember we ran our wire, so that part is done. I'm gonna just go back later on and just put some Velcro on the bottom of this, so that way we can just sit it right there like that. And if I need to get to it and adjust it, I can just pick it up and adjust it with a flathead or something like that. All right. So we're just gonna close that back up. Still got our bottom shelf to put a little bit of stuff in there. But the top shelf is now gonna be for this little amp right here. Boom. So now we got this. Where you gonna order it by different feet. I just ordered the longest one, so you don't wanna be too. You wanna have it right. All right. So we're just gonna tuck this up under the carpet and then put trim back later, and then run it to the back. Then we'll be almost on the home stretch and we can hear it. Yes, your carpet is held down by push pins. So like this, we're just gonna tuck it under here. here. This back here. Come back and clean this up one day. Got a Starlight headliner back here and everything. Alright, so now I'm gonna put this back up. That in there. Alright, I'm pretty much mount this one probably down here so that way it'll fold up. It won't hit the back of this box right here. So that way I still can have access to tune it how I want to. Alright, so let's plug it on, see if we can turn it on, see if we got power.
Safety. Please stay alert to changing road conditions and use Sync's voice-activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
But I can't, cause it's looking like I robbed the bank. They capping like they really do it, but they really can't. Rose gold Cartier, not what you think. Ringside fur coat, nigga. Call me Frank. They shooting blanks. I'm in the race to lose a real nigga. Go be some real gorillas, know that baby in the paint. Badass bitch giving me blank.
Like notice on my feet. Got some red bottoms on me. Can't you see? Bumblebee Ferrari. Sorry, your bitch following me, calling me. Stop stalking me, this pinky ring. Brighter than the stars in heaven. It costs a little cheating. Little blink, loud, wow, little loud. In the clouds, flyer than a pelican. She wet, I think she need a towel. In the house, boiling water. And I don't need no flour. Chicken finger lick.
Alright guys, and that's pretty much it for this video. This surprised me. It actually is plug and play, and this sounds amazing. Only takeaway is I have to do some tuning myself, and I didn't want to put y'all through that because it's going to take a minute to tune it how I want to. What I was just playing it on was only volume 11. Usually my volume 30 equals nowhere near that until I put this amp on there, and that's it. I only turn it up on volume 11. But like I said, this kicker 200 watt amp is more than powerful enough to channel and power my dual speakers. I do have aftermarket dual speakers. I have Scar mid drivers. They're like a PEA type speaker. And in the back, like I was saying, I have the LOC crossover, which I'm gonna hook my sub up to later because I want to fix some stuff on that and clean it up a little bit back here. But yes, I'm really shocked. Plug and play. I will be posting the link to this kit down in the description below. Like I said, it was like 490 some bucks. Not too bad for what I just did myself, which you would take to a shop and do. I do these videos to show you how easy it is. You have to have the right resources to do it. Oh yeah, and don't forget, July 11th, me and some more Fusion Army people. I have right now, I think, a total of 20 Fusions going down to Myrtle Beach. We will be meeting in Lumberton, and we'll be trooping on down to Myrtle Beach to another location. If you want to know the info to that, if you're close by, just hit me up on my IG at LJRaw. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week, So we're gonna drop this one. I'll have another one for you. And let's not forget about October the 9th, Fusion Flood. Remember, it is a toy drive, so don't show up empty-handed. It's for a good cause. Pull up. It's in Mooresville, North Carolina, and I think the start time is 5 p.m. But I will also be posting a link into the description for that as well. And check and make sure that you are a sub to this video. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss anything. I want to appreciate everybody. Thank everybody for. I never thought I'd get this far where I'm at right now. I remember when I had 100 subs, and now we're about to hit 1,600. So I would like to thank everybody who watched this video to the end. And it's your boy LJ, and I'm out. Peace.